go into this, and then I'm actually gonna run to the bathroom real quick. And
I'm
I'll let
so
you guys.
fucking scared.
Are we basing this off of competitive value? And like, or is this like our opinions as an entirety, and we're gonna pull from every factor? I would like to do the latter.
I would also enjoy the latter.
I was gonna say, for me, it's kind of a collection. Like, is it good? Does it look good? And then, like, obviously, there's gonna be some bias because there are some of these that I've used more than others. So I think it's a little bit of everything.
I'm not sure what you mean by everything is always better than next, but
Or for the meme, can we put Latias in S and Latios in D for the sole fact that they're the same one, and I think it would be funny.
No, but that is a good point to keep in mind. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
In fact, I cannot fucking tell you which is which. I love the Latias.
Latias is the one. Latias is the one on the left. Latios is the one on the right.
Okay.
I don't know how you know that.
So Spencer,
it's the attitudes of the Mons, like in their base stages.
Yeah.
So
That's
Spencer,
the only reason I know.
Because you're the only one here who has a favorite Pokemon that has a Mega, would you like to start off with Mega Aggron?
I mean, that's the dangers of me and Aggron. Like, I will hard fight for him to be S all day, but deep down, I know outside of being a super tank and actually getting rid of one of his major weaknesses, like, he's a solid Mon.
Literally,
and
he's
as much as every part of me wants him in S, I know he's going to end up in A. So I'm ready for that inevitability.
Here's what I'm going to say. I think that I would put it in A. However, I think we give Aggron so much shit all the time. I think it's fair that we give it an S. It might end up in, like, I would say mid to low S, but I'll give it S. Now, earlier in the stream, mentioned which is my favorite Mega Evolution.
You know what? For riding your dick as hard as we did on the starters, I'm willing to give you Aggron.
Okay.
So my favorite Mega is Mega Swampert. I fucking love Mega Swampert. I think it has a sick design. And I mentioned it earlier, one of my favorite competitive teams ever was it was like rain, not VGC in singles. It was like a rain, you'd have like a Drizzle Pelipper, and then a Mega Swampert to come in, Swift Swim. It would just fucking destroy everything. I would love to put Swampert in like S or A.
I think I love everything about Swampert, and I am okay with it going to S.
I actually kind of prefer base Swampert, so I'm willing to give you high A, but I'm overruled, so it doesn't really, go. I really don't get a vote there.
I'll put it in low S because of that.
All right.
So I'll say that your vote still matters.
Are we doing our favorites like megas before we get started?
Yeah, I'll say because we'll do like favorite mega. So Eli, what's your favorite mega?
And then I'm gonna get so much shit.
We'll jump around from there. I'm so fucking excited to give you shit.
It is like a really fucking close tie, but I really fucking like Mega Charizard X because of the anime.
No, that's fair. I think Mega Charizard X.
Mega Charizard X is such a cool fucking design to me. And because I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, I love Mega Lucario. But I honestly would give Mega Lucario like A tier, if I'm being straight with you.
I would
fight for Charizard to kind of go high A.
I would say we'll all get one like guaranteed S tier pick, but I would also be fine with putting Lucario in A.
I'm okay with Lucario in A.
How does this look to you, Spencer?
I'm fine with this. I will say, like, looking at Charizard X, as much as like Game Freak like will suck off Charizard in any way, shape, or form, and I hate the fact that he has two megas, but I will say X is the cooler design.
Dude, have I told you my experience with Charizard X?
No.
So when I took a break from Pokemon after Black and White came out. I played Black 2 like leading up to the release of X and Y. But again, I didn't really have access to like Wi-Fi and stuff. Like I knew the game was coming out, but that was about it. I've seen little like trailers and stuff for the megas, so I didn't realize that Charizard had 2 fucking megas. So imagine my fucking surprise when I'm playing Pokemon Y, and I see that little ooh fucker.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
I was so disappointed. I want to throw that thing in like I want to put that in D tier. I think it's such a bad design.
Okay, listen. I would put Mega Charizard Y in C tier because I do appreciate. I like that it has drought. I like it as like an attacker, but like I agree it's not maybe the best.
What
I will give you like mid to low C tier. Because I don't think it's a terrible design. I just have a grudge against it.
What I want to see from Mega Charizard Y is when you look at Blastoise and you look at Venusaur, Y fits in perfectly as a further evolution of the trio. X does not fit in.
It does. It does fit in so much better. And by the way, Blastoise is another one I'm definitely wanting to be higher.
How about this? How about we we'll go around, so it'll be like kind of like a draft thing where we each pick one, give our case, and then the other people go. So like we'll say Eli has done 2 now because he did Charizard and Lucario. So we'll go back to. Do you want to do like snake drafts? So we'll go back to me, then Spencer, and then.
Yeah, are we gonna do it right?
Yes.
I know what you mean. That is a joke that only you were gonna get, but
So I'll go next because there is one Mega that I feel very strongly about, and that is because I'm super biased because it's one of the few in Pokemon X and Y. You only get access to like a few of the Megas that you can use in the main game. One of those, I would argue, the second easiest one or the third easiest after the starters in Lucario is Mega Aerodactyl. And I think that Mega Aerodactyl is not great, but I think it's really good, and it's one of the few Megas I've actively used. I would put Mega Aerodactyl in B tier.
You said B tier?
I'm fine with putting it in B tier because I think it's a good mod. I have a lot of memories using it, but I agree that it's not the best Mega.
I'm fine with letting it slot in there.
Yeah, I would personally give it a C tier, but no, I'll give you a B.
I will say the design is a little rough around the edges.
Pun intended.
that hurt me, but I can't recognize this game.
But I get it.
I just think it's nice. It's one of the few Megas that you like actively can use in X and Y. Because like a lot of them, for some reason, are like kind of hard to get.
Yeah, which is such a fucking design flaw. Like I remember X and Y. I don't think this was like an ORAS, but I remember the big issue I had with those games is that it was like, oh, you could find them at like between 7 and 8 p.m. or something fucking weird like that.
Yeah.
Funny story, when I played ORAS for the first time, I accidentally, I had like 5 of my 6 mons had the ability to Mega Evolve, and then I had like a Pelipper. Let's see, it was Sceptile, Camerupt, Manectric, Metagross, because I had the event one, and then
oh my god,
it was Gallade. Gallade was the last one. No, it wasn't Gallade. What the fuck was the other one?
Oh my god, how did I forget about Mega Metagross?
Fuck, what was the other one? I don't remember off the top of my head what it was, but it was the Lottie. It was Mega Latios. Okay, so Spencer, you can now because we're doing snake draft. Spencer, you get 2 picks.
I get 2 picks. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
do it one at a time, so we can like.
Oh no! Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I want Scizor in A above Lucario. I think Scizor is a very awesome looking design. Like I just love every aspect of the design.
I don't know if I can give you above Lucario, but I can give you A. I think Lucario just has a better design.
I think that I agree. I think both Lucario and Scizor perfectly show off what Mega Evolution is. From a design, it's the Pokemon, but like it looks more powerful. I would put it under Lucario.
Okay.
But I do agree that it does get A.
Alright. Now, hate me as much as you want for this.
I'm so.
I don't care whose favorite this is. I think Mega Kangaskhan is a lazy design.
Oh yeah, no, straight up. I don't.
I think it should go in D.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Okay, listen. I think Mega Kangaskhan is a great fucking design. How fucking funny is it that for almost 15 years we saw this little infant Kangaskhan do fucking jack shit. All of a sudden it jumps out and now busted mon. I think that's so fucking funny. That's the most Pokemon thing I've ever heard.
No, I don't love the design. I don't think it's. I was gonna give it like high C, low B. I don't think D is fair.
I think my problem is when you compare it to almost every other Mega, it just doesn't compare well.
Oh no, but it doesn't. That's why I was saying low B, high C.
I'll put it in C tier.
I'd allow it in C. It
like,
does not stand well against the rest.
That's fair. All right. Let's see here.
Also, I do want to say one thing.
It's me. I get my 1 pick, and then you get 2.
Before we go any further, can we just agree we will fight about Rayquaza last?
Rayquaza is the
I don't think Rayquaza is going to be a fight, if I'm being straight with you.
Okay. We'll find out. Anyway, what do I want to pick? There's like 2 that I'm like, I really want to do.
I thought we decided on Charizard Y.
We talked about it, but we did not decide on it.
No, we didn't make a decision. Okay. I'm gonna say so this one I'm not gonna fight too hard on because I understand the design is kind of lazy. I think that Mega Gardevoir is also like a B. I think Mega Gardevoir I really like Mega Gardevoir. I think using it's
Spencer
really great.
Only got one, but no, Spencer did Kangaskhan and Scizor.
Yeah. I would say I would put Gardevoir like high B at minimum.
I would definitely put it above Aerodactyl.
I would also.
Yeah, I can give you that. I was honestly gonna put Gardevoir a little lower, but I actually really like making Gardevoir shiny.
I think it looks really good. The shiny looks great.
Shiny is phenomenal.
And I just think it really fits Gardevoir.
Okay,
right,
so I get 2.
Yeah, let's hear your 2 garbage takes.
So I'm debating on which 2 I want to go with. Actually, I for the most part, the Megas are really. I'm gonna do one good one and one bad one. That's what I'll do.
You can do Charizard Y now because we've already kind of talked about it. If you want,
I really don't want to use it as one of my picks though. Being straight with you, I have other mons I would rather do. Mega Metagross, I want to give it A or S. Metagross, okay, so Metagross as a design keeps the less is more approach, which I always can appreciate with Pokemon, which is why I don't instantly throw fucking like I'm okay with giving like shit like Gardevoir a higher rating. Metagross doesn't change too much. It flips the arms up and gives him these little, and I for the longest time thought these were jets, but the little legs in the back. And I think it works for Metagross really fucking well. I like that the X on his face gets a little bigger. And he kind of gets that little beard thing poking out of his chin.
Yeah, they gave Metagross a goatee, which I thought was strange, but I've grown to love.
I think it works. And I think, the shiny one they gave out was really fun. I had that as a kid. That was pretty cool. I don't think I have it now, but... I
had so many of those. Because
I might have one in Scarlet Violet.
I beat the game and then my dumb ass immediately reset. So at one point, because that's when, what was it at the time?
Home. Or Bank.
Yeah, Pokemon Bank. I had 7 shiny Beldums in Pokemon Bank because I kept restarting.
But yeah, no, I'm willing to give him A, but I would put him above Scizor and Lucario.
I'm okay with that. I think he just barely does not make the S cutoff, in my opinion.
I think I can agree with that because he definitely he takes advantage of the less is more. All right, so shoot me if you must. I think Mega Absol is terrible in every fucking definition of the word.
I'm gonna disagree. I don't think it's spectacular. I wouldn't put it like in high B or anything. I'd say like high C, low B, because
I will give that to you.
I'm also with Matson there.
I will give that to you. So I think Apps sucks all around. No, I agree, but that's a separate conversation.
I'll put it in high C because I do think the design looks good, but I will agree that my problem with Mega Absol is that unlike a lot of other megas, it doesn't really help Absol do anything. Even with Kangaskhan, like Kangaskhan becomes way better with its Mega. A lot of these Pokemon become better. Absol is just kind of like the same. Like, why would I want to Mega my Absol when I can have like literally anything else?
Right, and like the only thing it gains is its wings, and it loses its spiked horn.
Like I couldn't even tell you what stats get improved with Mega Absol.
Right, and it's funny that you mentioned that because with all of the megas we've mentioned prior, reflect their stat changes. Gardevoir leans so much more into that fairy witch vibe. Metagross, it's a fucking missile. Lucario gets a little more into that martial arts thing. Absol's like, look at me, I got wings, and I don't think it gets fairy typing, which I think it really should.
No, I don't think it does.
But yeah, I'm okay with giving that C because it takes way more advantage of the less is more approach, and I think it loses more than it gains. I think if Mega Absol kept the spike horn, and I would do, I don't know if I would even use that design. I would do something entirely different. I would make it look more feral, more dark, Because I think
it's like the Doomsday Pokemon. It predicts tragedies.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it kind of works as like a Guardian Angel type design.
Right, but that is a complete 180 from the Doomsday Pokemon, though. You know what I mean?
No, because it's supposed to appear before a natural disaster. So the idea is that when you see an Absol, that means there's an impending doom. So the idea I think it's going for is this is our saving grace, our shining angel. Like this Absol is here to warn us.
I kind of fuck with that though.
That's why I think the design works. It's too minimal. It doesn't add too much.
Yeah, alright, I agree.
Sorry, we cut you off, Spencer?
I see Mega Absol as the mix of both. It is both the angel and the devil, which is where the horn comes from, in my opinion. It is the omen that something is bad can happen, but the sign that you can help alleviate that disaster by seeing the sign and doing what you can to prepare.
Damn, Absol kind of based. Anyway, moving on. I think when it comes to the idea of Mega Evolution, I think that there are three mons that are kind of perfectly encompass the point of Mega Evolution, which is to make a bad Pokemon good. I think Mega Kangaskhan is one of them. And I think the second one, and arguably the biggest case of this, is Mega Mawile. Mawile is, I think, one of the textbook. If there was a textbook on Mega Evolution, I think Mawile would be on it. Usually, when people think of Mega Evolution improving a Pokemon, Mawile is that Pokemon. Mawile itself sucks ass, but Mega Mawile is actually fucking good. And I think it's one of the few Megas you can use in both XY and ORAS, potentially.
I think in XY, I don't think ORAS.
No, ORAS you get it super early. You get it.
Oh no, I had him backwards. My bad.
But
I also for some reason thought I thought Mawile was an ORAS introduction. But
I think no matter how you feel about Mega Mawile, it objectively is just one of the best mod. I think Mega Mawile should be A, but I'm fine with it being low A.
Oh. Yeah, that's where we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
You cannot sit here and tell me that Mega Mawile is bad. Its design looks great.
It's not bad. I don't think it's better than
using
fucking Gardevoir.
So
yeah, I'm also in that boat. I
would put it after Gardevoir, before Aerodactyl.
Yeah.
You would put Mega Mawile after Mega Gardevoir.
Yes.
You know what? I'm willing to give you the high B. I'm not willing to give the fucking the A though.
I said low A.
I am not willing to give you the low A.
I don't think it stands next to the ones we already have in A.
You guys are racist.
What the fuck?
I didn't say anything. All right, Spencer, give me your 2 trash takes.
Also, real quick, because the way this is gonna work out is that Spencer's gonna go, and then am I gonna go, or are you gonna go?
Spencer's gonna get 2
I was supposed
picks
to have
and
a
then
single pick there, and I thought you were supposed to have 2 picks.
So I'll tell you what.
Did you not have 2 picks? You did have 2 picks.
No. I was supposed to get a single after Eli, and then you get 2.
No, it's a snake draft.
But then you're always shafted.
No, because it goes Spencer, Eli. No, it goes. So it was Spencer, me, Eli, me, Spencer, me. No, I don't get shafted.
How do you only ever get 1?
Yeah, but it's fine because most of mine are like, eh.
All right, I'll tell you what, because I don't really.
You do? Because I'll do 2.
Yeah, do 2. Treat yourself.
Okay.
You can pick another one.
So what we'll do is, hear me out. Why don't we do this? Every other. Well, fuck, that doesn't really work.
Everybody gets 2 picks so that we kind of can like.
Yeah, there's a lot of these. I'm fine with that. Or honestly, we can just go in order if it's on there. But
so, as I was saying, no, false. As I was saying earlier, there are 3 mons that I think perfectly encapsulate Mega Evolution. The first one was Kangaskhan. The second one was Mawile. The third one is Mega Beedrill.
I fucking knew you were gonna say Beedrill. I was like,
because you take a mon that is clearly ass and not only make it look cooler, but make it actually usable. That being said, Mega Beedrill still kind of sucks.
Stat-wise or as a design?
It really works as a design, but it definitely has the Absol problem of Mega Beedrill is better than Beedrill, but every other Mega Pokemon is probably better than it without a Mega. Yeah,
and the issue with Beedrill, Mega Beedrill as a whole, I personally, I'm just gonna say right now, I would give Beedrill high B, low A. But Mega Beedrill as a unit just suffers from the I don't think the design the design's really solid for it. I don't really see what it adds to the mon. Because Beedrill already is a really heavy physical attacker, so it just kind of I would have liked to see it get more defensive if I'm being real with you.
I don't think there's anything because Megas wasn't it they only added 100 to their base stats?
Yeah, I think adding out I don't know, giving it just 75 in defense or something, but there was nothing to be done there. It was gonna blow dick either way because it's a fucking Beedrill. Yeah. But
I think that Beedrill I wouldn't put it higher than Mawile. I would put it between Mawile and Gardevoir.
Can I just say it is a fucking crime that we did not get Mega Butterfree.
So anyway, right. Spencer, how do you feel about Beedrill?
I love Beedrill's design. It's honestly I just love big stabby bug. But it's it doesn't feel good to use as a Pokemon because, as said and stated previously, it's a fucking Beedrill. It hits max level by level 13 or max evolution. So
I would say anywhere in B under Mawile.
I would, for design purposes, put it above Gardevoir.
Okay. All right, Spencer, you're
I can live with that.
Okay. What do you got for us, Spencer?
Oh, buddy.
I'm so fucking scared.
Yeah. All right.
When you start with "oh, buddy," I clench. Because you're either about to give the coldest or hottest pick I've ever heard.
So, I want to talk about the crescent of death that is Mega Salamence.
Oh my god, this is going to be a fucking argument. I can smell it.
As much as I think I think its design is pretty neat.
Except for the fact that it looks like the dark symbol from the TCG.
Yeah. That's what I first I saw is he a dark type now?
Does he not have dark type?
No, it's just dragon flying. I love how he tucks in his arms and his legs. Like they're
He
just
gets like
tucked
a
in.
little ski jet platform. It's fucking adorable. Honestly, like as much as I love him, like I love Salamence as a Pokemon. I think Mega Salamence drops the ball a little bit. Like I'll be honest and say I think Mega Salamence is a little over designed.
I would agree with that.
What are y'all
I
opinions
think
on him?
the wings throw me off. Like I love the idea that like it tucks in its arms. I think that's fucking adorable. But like the wings, like the design, like ergonomically, I don't understand how it works. But I'm also like dumb as hell, so it probably does work. But it just doesn't look like it makes sense.
Like I would let this thing in our tier list sit next to Aerodactyl on either side of him.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
This is where Eli tells us that Mega Salamence like saved him from a burning building as a child.
No, I'm gonna tell you that I fucking hate Mega Salamence in every aspect of its design.
Oh, sick. I was gonna put it in C.
I was gonna like fun fact, I saw Mega Salamence in a burning building and I left him there.
I think the only like my only saving grace is it's Salamence for me.
Yeah, that's the only saving grace, but even then they took a Pokemon that like was like, oh my god, it's getting a Mega Evolution. And then it was like, oh, it got a Mega Evolution.
It's like, how do you mess... It's like, it's a dragon that looks like a dragon. How do you mess up a Mega Dragon? You're just making a bigger, better dragon. How do you fuck that up?
Like... Yeah, I don't know. I would almost like push for D tier. I think the design is so bad. It's doing so fucking much that doesn't need it. The Crescent Moon design is so silly because of how Salamence already works. The fact that it's going from like, alright, cool, Salamence is already like a decently known for being decently fast. I could be wrong about that. And there's another Pokemon that has the same fate, and I'm sure we'll get to. And I think it takes what this Pokemon already has and it kind of throws it on its ass. I think it rocks the ball if the ball was a fucking square. You know what I mean? Like, not to throw that analogy back at your face, Spencer, but...
Right, Salamence goes in the square hole.
Gets head cut off.
So what are we thinking? So, Spencer, you said B, I said C, and Eli said D.
I was saying low B, but I mean sticking it in low C is fine. I get it. It's not a well received design, and I completely understand that.
Also, the tail throws me off. Like, what is the tail doing?
Oh, I forget that.
At least tuck in the tail, dude.
Yeah, just like put tuck the tail into like your mouth.
All right, now
like we're in public. Put that shit away.
Do I pick another design that I think is hated, or do I pick a design that I think is loved?
Spencer, I want you to give us your hottest fucking take right now. I want to get mad.
I don't, because I know I'm gonna make people mad here in a minute.
Never mind. If Eli's gonna make us mad, I can't. My blood pressure can't handle it.
I'll let me just say this much: if we all get an Auto S, I would want my Auto D to be a Manectric.
You already have your Auto S.
No, I want my Auto D to be Manectric.
I'm specifically not giving an Auto D because I disagree with that so fucking hard.
I don't like Mega Manectric, but I'm not putting...
I don't think it's D.
I would put Bifine on my fucking call.
I also don't think we should get an Auto D because that's really mean. At least with Auto S, it's a positive thing. With Auto D, I like feel bad.
I don't
like the Tesla vodka bottle.
So is Mega Manectric your pick?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like it. I think it's a bad design.
I would put it in high C. I think it's not the greatest design. I agree with you mentioned it earlier. It's a little over designed. Like they really want you to know that this thing's a fucking electric type. But like I don't think it's awful necessarily.
Going from like the Mega's like design philosophy of like improving one thing to its limit, Mega Manectric works. Straight up, Mega Manectric sets the fucking bar. I want to change my brain on that.
It just kind of looks like Manectric like licked an outlet.
I'm gonna be honest, Matheson. I would not let Manectric go above Absol.
I wouldn't let Manectric go above Salamence.
Damn.
That's the issue with it.
Well, Spencer wanted D, so I think that's a good compromise. Low C.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, my thing is, at least it's a design change rather than Kangaskhan.
Dude, there is
what do you
some
mean? The
mad
baby got
fucking
redesigned. It has a purple thing on its stomach.
Oh no, we got a rock. Hmm.
I got a Hershey's. I got a Snickers. I got a rock.
I got a rock. All right, let's see.
Is it you or is it me?
It's me.
Oh, okay. Wait, no, you went before Spencer.
Let's just do Spencer, Eli, Masson.
It's a snake draft.
I thought we threw away the regular draft.
Yeah, no, but we had you.
Yeah, the reason why I was getting the 1 pick was because it's a snake draft.
Oh, because you're going more often. All right, I misunderstood. All right.
So yeah, I'll do my 1 pick.
I misinterpreted that.
That's
okay.
Fine.
It's fine.
I don't understand snake draft, but
it's a very simple thing. Anyway, let's see. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna get it out of the way. We can all objectively agree that Mega Onno is pointless and doesn't need to be a thing.
To D tier.
Yeah, I think we can all just agree on those D tier. Like, why waste the 1 Gen 5 Mega on Audino of all things?
I'm gonna miss this friendship.
I've literally never seen anybody say anything good about Mega. Like, what is it do?
We're about to. I think Nex is about to comment on it.
Oh, he got a hot take on Audino?
I think Mega Audino is more of an and I give the same shit to Aerodactyl. It looks more like an evolution. I think Mega Audino should be F tier. No, I don't think making a whole Mega Audino isn't Chikorita, so we're fine. I want you to know, if in ZA Chikorita gets a Mega, I'm gonna purposely boycott that game.
If it does, I'm running a Chikorita just so I can call it Eli.
I will be running a Chikorita because it's the grass type.
Alright. I want to make my offering of peace.
I'm so fucking scared.
Let's deal with Charizard Y now.
Okay.
I say mid-C.
Fair.
Oh,
yeah. Only because I'm really fucking scared for whatever you're about to say.
Mega Garchomp.
No. I'm sorry. No. Whatever you're about to say, no.
Spencer's like, no matter what you say, I'm going to say the opposite.
I could agree with him. See, B tier would be great if I didn't just go on that tangent about fucking Mega Salamence and how Mega Garchomp actually encompasses all of the issues I have with the base form to the new form. Mega Garchomp, and I'm okay with a trade-off situation, and not to nerd out for a minute. Ben 10 does this with the Ultimate Aliens, where you have Mega Swampfire, Ultimate Swampfire can't regenerate, and that's cool, so I'm okay with the trade-off system. I think the fact that Garchomp's whole thing is that it flies at Mach Christ on a Tuesday is pretty fucking wild.
Which we never see, by the way. It doesn't even learn fly.
So, and in all of its following animations, it flies at Mach Christ. Alright, I mean, that's cool. And then its Mega takes that away, and it's just, it's another street brawler. That really hurts it for me. I think as a design, it works. I think stat-wise, it works pretty well. I ran one in X and Y. But the issue I have with it is that I don't think it works for the Pokemon. I think it's another case of they took a design that works really well. It feels wildly over-designed to me. And I'm going to be real, it starts with the chin, and then it just works its way down.
I think the torso looks hilarious.
Yeah, and
like everything. It's so fucking goofy.
And this is not even
He gets a fucking trench coat.
It's supposed to look intimidating, but I'm laughing at no matter what. Like the fact that its tail looks more like a shark. It has like these weird pincers that like don't fucking make sense because they're like the outwards of them are sharp. It has like spikes everywhere. Like you said, its chin is more refined for some reason.
Okay, this was not as much of a fight as I thought it was about to be.
Allow me to say this much, Eli.
It's just so silly.
I judged you too harshly.
What?
I judged you too harshly.
Dude, I straight thought this was gonna be like your 9/11 or some shit. Because I was gonna roll up and be like, this Pokemon is terrible, and then you guys were gonna like fight me on it.
No, I think Garchomp does the exact same thing Salamence does.
I think, and this is not like all without touching upon its shiny, or like it's just like overall like.
Hey, we love pink shinies in this.
No, we don't.
How dare you?
Not with Garchomp. Not with
I
Garchomp.
love the hot pink. I think it looks incredible.
I don't want to give it D tier because I do like it more than Salamence. It is not above anything else on C. Oh, what's your favorite Mega? Tell me, what's your favorite Mega? Because I'll do that one next one. It's my pick.
Yeah, we'll make sure we exclusively shit on it. Spencer, you were saying?
I mean, I would let it have a home next to Salamence.
Yeah, all right.
I think they're both equal. Like, I think neither is better than the other. They're both equally like poopy.
Your favorite Mega is Gengar? Oh, dude, we'll get to.
We'll get there. All right. Any final words on Garchomp?
You're the only one who hasn't said too much.
I think it encompasses. Despite the fact that I love goofy Pokemon, when they're specifically trying to make a Pokemon look like intimidating and it comes off as goofy, it deteriorates a lot for me.
It hurts the design so fucking much.
Like, I think a lot of the pseudos didn't really need megas because it doesn't really benefit them a whole lot. Like, they're already good to begin with. Like, at least with Mega Metagross, like, you didn't really need a mega, but like, it still looks decent. Like, it looks like a good Pokemon.
Well, and it works as a for what megas are, it works as a temporary power up. And which is why I love that design philosophy for like Mega Garchomp, which is why I kind of want to put him above fucking Salamence.
I would say I agree with Spencer, where I would put Salamence and Garchomp like together, like they're like tied.
Yeah, that's fair. I personally have that preference over, for the simple sake of like Garchomp just like it works as a temporary power up. That is all it really works as. That's kind of like that's my final thought on it. Which actually a lot of megas on this list, especially some of the ones higher up, only work as temporary power ups to me.
So since we're on the topic of pseudo megas, I'll just knock off the last one because I feel like it kind of goes along with what we've been talking about. Mega T-Tar is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Like, I like T-Tar's design. I don't know what they were trying to do with the Mega. Like, it just looks like they put it in MS Paint, grabbed a couple of points, and, like, dragged them out, and they were like, we got it.
No, like, my issue with Mega T-Tar is that it has the same issue. I was actually going to use Mega T-Tar as my second pick for the next one. But I don't know if I would quite put it that low on C, if I'm being real with you. I think that it works as, like, if I had to change the design, I would make the spikes about, like, a third of the fucking length. And then, like, I don't know, I think that would improve the design a lot, but, yeah.
I just think it's, like, with a lot of these, it's like, there was attempts made with Tyranitar, they just added, what is it? They added 6 spikes on its back, 1 on its head, and then they like made his tail into 4 tails.
Something I want to clarify too, like with all of the tier lists we've done tonight, this isn't us saying, oh, design bad, design stinky. This is what we think of it. All of these designs are pretty solid. or all of like the thought process behind each design. I can see the creative process that kind of went through the head. So that's a plus towards
I cannot
all of them.
see. Nah.
What design did I miss? Oh, the T-Tar, huh?
I didn't realize you left.
I also didn't realize you left. What the fuck?
I had to mute for a second.
I thought you were quiet. How do you feel about Mega T-Tar?
I think he's fine where he is.
Hell yeah, eat shit, Eli.
I think T-Tar is, again, he fits into the they tried and they failed.
Yeah, I you know, with as many like good designs as we have with the fucking megas, there's bound to be a couple of like apples that got like a shit taken on them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just like there's other Pokemon that like Gardevoir is a very simple change, but like it works. T-Tar doesn't work.
And they tried to go, hey, we're gonna do a less is more approach. But you know, in the process of that, we're not gonna, you know, they take too much away from it. But I have nothing else I want to add to T-Tar. It's very much a one-sided, one-note song for me.
Yeah. All right, Spencer. What are your what's your next garbage take?
My next garbage take. All right, I gotta think. Who do I want to be my good take, and who do I want to be my hot take?
Oh God, I'm so baffled that Garchomp wasn't like a fucking World War III.
Dude, I'm as cool as I think Garchomp's design is. Like, I'm partial to it, and I'm talking base Garchomp, not Mega. All right, I want to put Camerupt in B because he's a silly little volcano Roomba, and I love him.
Oh, brother!
I'm down for Volcano Roomba in B.
I'm ready for
brother!
He can go with Aerodactyl.
What do you have against the Volcano Roomba?
He can go with Aerodactyl. I will give you B. I'm not gonna fight it too hard. I am just not a fan of that.
He can go low B, but he's just a little volcano Roomba.
I will say the one thing I don't like is that because Camerupt was one of the ones, I think it was it came out in Oras, but you couldn't get it till post game.
Well, that made sense though because it was part of Maxi. It was Maxi's big trump card.
I don't give a fuck. I want to use the Volcano Roomba. I
think his design is just funny.
It was so frustrating that they came up with all these megas, and then they're just like, yeah, you can't use them to the post game. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then, what's your second take?
Oh, my second take. Ugh. I'm gonna be honest. I know we were like gonna save this one for Eli, but like, I genuinely enjoy Mega Gengar.
Oh, Mega Gengar is fucking great.
Yeah, I like him.
Mega Gengar is like one of the only I'm not talking to you, Charizard. Is one of the only mons that got both a Dynamax and a fucking Mega Form, and I think it's one of the only ones that, you know, did both designs really fucking well. I think Mega Gengar is like, especially because that is like one of my favorite shinies of all fucking time.
I think Mega Gengar fixes everything wrong with Gengar shiny.
Yeah, it's a solid design. It again capitalizes on a lot of what we've been talking about of giving it that Pokemon taking their primary factor. You know, Metagross is a tank. Fucking, you know, Lucario martial arts. It pinnacleizes that fucking trait of it's a ghost, and it does it well.
I really, really enjoy the like accents they give it.
Oh my god, dude, the purple and pink play so well.
I love it.
Oh, but when Garchomp is pink, it's a problem.
Yes, next question.
I'm willing to let I would say it's in S.
I would give it.
I can debate, but it's in S in my opinion.
I think it's at the very least A. It's either A or S.
I would say it's below Metagross to me, if we're being real with you.
Below Metagross.
I'll put it top of A.
Yeah, I can compromise that.
That's fine with me.
I'm happy with this.
I mean, hey, we only said positives about your boy.
Alright.
Alright. My go. I'm gonna go for one that I think is kind of underrated. It's one of my more favorites, because I very much like it. Mega Altaria.
Oh.
Loud.
Oh,
it's
fuck.
oh my, Eli, I don't want to fucking hear it. I love that he's a big poofy cloud. I love that they give him the fairy typing. I believe it's a dragon fairy or fairy
Yes,
giant,
it's only dragon fairy.
which is a fire fucking typing. I don't think it's S. I think it's either A or B. Because Altaria itself kind of sucks ass. I think it's an okay dragon type. It is nothing crazy, but Mega Altaria, on the other hand, is very good. A Moonblast from a Mega Altaria is one of the scariest things you can ever fucking experience.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'd let Altaria be the low A new cap.
All right, Eli, tell me why I'm wrong, because I know you want to.
For the record.
Eli's prepping.
For the record.
Eli's been holding his breath for like 5 minutes waiting.
I don't know how to start this because I know I'm going to be told I'm wrong.
Please give me another Ultra Sun Ultra Moon rant.
No, I suspect I can hear it on the horizon, but I think fucking Mega Altaria is one of those mons that while it works, it could work better. It's one of those designs to where I wish it had been done differently. I don't like that and it fits, it works for Altaria. I don't like that it's a big fucking cloud. That's my issue. That is the only issue I have with it.
I think that's what makes them on.
So I am willing to give it high B. I don't want to give it A. But I'm outvoted here, so it's your guys' call.
I think it should. I think I like high A. I don't think it's S. I think high A would be the highest I'd put it.
I'm letting it go low A. I don't think it's better than designs we already have there.
Yeah, that's where it's at for me too. It's like I don't think it beats those bombastic designs.
It can go with them, but it cannot beat them.
We grant put it on the council, but we do not grant it the rank of master.
All right, so I'm just gonna.
You can put him back.
We all know the true S lineup.
Future Eli. I actually don't know if I'm editing this. Is it my go?
Yeah, year 2.
Yep, year 2.
All right. And we're doing the ladies as one.
We don't have to, but we can.
They're the same thing.
We kind of need to. They're the same fucking mon.
I'll just do it on my go. I'll just do them. If you want to do 2.
Well, I wanted to do I kind of want to do the Mewtwo forms. So I'm gonna lead with the one I like less. Mega Mewtwo Y. No, I'm shitting. I think Mega Mewtwo X is.
Oh wow, the Dragon Ball Z guy likes Mega Mewtwo Y. Crazy.
Go on.
Are you biting my nuts? Are you shitting on my dick? If I wanted to use that logic, I would be holy fuck. We're gonna do this. If I wanted to use that logic, I would use the psychic fighting type. No.
You're gonna sit here and tell me that Mega Mewtwo Y doesn't look like a fucking Frieza knockoff?
It looks like. Have you, brother in Christ? Have you seen X?
If X and Y fucked, Frieza would come out.
Oh, definitely. But
totally.
Okay. So Mega Mewtwo X. The issue I have with it is that it's too physically fighting, and it throws the entire design philosophy of every other Mega on this list out the fucking window. I think it doesn't work. It tries to make Mewtwo a very special Pokemon, physical, and I could almost get behind it if they kind of gave it like a mixed fighting, but they really don't. It is just a straight physical attacker, and I challenge you to name, if you say Psycho Cut, you're wrong. I challenge you to name a good fucking psychic physical move.
Zen Headbutt.
Fuck, I hadn't thought about that. That's on me. I set the bar too low.
Psycho Cut on Slice Glade.
Yes, but that's a different conversation, and we will get to him. I think Mega Mewtwo X is a okay design at best. It's just if Mewtwo got roided at the gym. I am all for...
Sorry, you continue.
I am all for fucking Mega Mewtwo Y. Mega Mewtwo X to me is a low C, maybe high D tier.
Can I just say one thing about Mewtwo X?
Yeah.
I think... Okay, I need you guys to hear me out. I think from the waist up, it looks fine. There's nothing wrong with it. The waist down throws me off. Why does its feet look like a second pair of hands?
Yeah, that's the issue I have with it, is that they wanted to
go more... to throw them hands.
They wanted to go more primal with it, and I remember
I really don't want to get uppercutted by Mewtwo's left foot.
Yeah.
Like, that image just, like, makes me cry. No, and, like, why are his legs bent like that? Like, he just looks like he's handstanding for no reason.
Yeah. Thank
you.
His
feet look more like hands than his hands do.
I think low C, maybe high D tier. I would put it above Autono, but it does not contend with anything on fucking D tier to me. I think it's such a bad design when you consider the design philosophy and the overall thought process that went into every other fucking Mega.
I don't get why it needed to exist. It didn't.
It was to, like, you know, hey, we can't just have Charizard, but then they proceeded to do that a bunch of other times. But yeah, that's my thought on Mewtwo. I thought that was gonna be more of a fight.
No, I don't.
Mega Mewtwo Y. Mega Mewtwo Y. This one will be kind of a fight. I'm pretty sure. I would give Mega Mewtwo Y fucking S tier.
No.
I wouldn't. I think it's a high. I think it's a high tier. I don't think it's S.
I need you to run with this with me.
Okay.
We have Mewtwo, who is like, I'm gonna set the controller down for this. Well, I just died anyways. It's alright. Mega Mewtwo Y is phenomenal as a fucking design because it takes what Mew did really well and what Mewtwo did, and this is what I would imagine a Mew 3 looking like if we ever fucking get that, I swear to God. I think it works really well, and the only thing that holds me back from it is its little love handle on its head.
I was gonna say, why does it have a like lunch pail hand on its head?
If I'm ever giving Mewtwo back shots while it's in Mega Y, I have something to hold on to, and I appreciate that.
Stop. Stop it.
TOS has died.
But the issue is fucking Mega Mewtwo Y is such a solid design, I'm willing to let that go because it leans into what Mewtwo is. It is a fucking psychic master. It fucks so goddamn hard as a design. Because of it leads into that, and it sticks with the less is more. I don't know how I feel about the head, and I'm kind of talking myself into like high A tier, like right next to Lucario.
Alright. I have two, maybe three concerns with this design. First of all, we've already mentioned it. It has a love handle on its head for some ungodly reason. Like, my second one, again, from the waist up, it looks fine. From the waist down, I'm concerned. Why do its toes look sickly?
Well, because they are.
Because he floats. He doesn't walk.
Yeah. Why does it look like his toes are like suffering from lack of oxygen? That they're about to fall off because
they've atrophied.
They are.
Okay, that doesn't make it better. It just makes it weird. Third of all, I understand it's because it's based off Mewtwo, but why is it so weirdly thick? Why are its thighs so juicy? Why is its hips protruding towards me? I am uncomfortable.
Eli already gave you his reasoning.
Why is its head so fucking big? Like, I understand.
Because its brain got bigger.
That doesn't make it look better. It just... Okay. I'm also fine with, like, A or B. I don't think it's S. I probably have the most issue with its design, but I still agree it's a good design.
I would put it before Mega Lucario, but after Scizor.
What?
Oh, wait, are Scizor and Lucario tied?
So you would put it you would put it, so you would put it before Lucario, but after Scizor.
Wait. Yeah, so 1 over.
So
after Lucario, before Scissors. Sorry, I got it backwards.
So here, Spencer,
yes.
how you feel?
I think Scissor is a better design.
I also agree this is a better design, and I'm not gonna.
I
know you guys are gonna fight me if I put it after Altaria, so I think right there is fine.
I would fight with Altaria being up there, but I know I'm gonna lose that one.
No.
Fuck.
No.
Alright. Shit. Fuck. Okay.
Design philosophy-wise, Mewtwo Y does things better than Altaria does.
Like those thick thighs.
Stop.
Anyways, Matson, give us your the mild take. Give us your mild take.
My mild take.
They never should have started doing French fries at Taco Bell.
Nah.
Okay, I'll give a mild take. I think Mega Abomasnow is just kind of mediocre and disappointing.
Oh, thank fucking God.
I've been avoiding doing that one because I didn't know how people felt about it because we love Abomasnow so much because it's Mr. President.
I think Abomasnow itself is fine. I think the Mega is fucking dog.
Right, I was avoiding the Mega because I also think it's dog water.
I don't know if D tier's fair, if I'm being straight with you, but
I would put it above Manectric.
I would put it above Manectric, maybe above T-Tar, but I'm also like not. He's just trying to get rid of it.
No, I'm just moving around. I think it's D tier because, like, first of all, I don't think the design is anything special. It doesn't make any sense. Second of all, it doesn't improve anything for Abomasnow. Like, it doesn't help Abomasnow do anything.
Imagine Abomasnow comes in, sets up weather, then you Mega, and it gets Slush Rush. Imagine.
But Slush Rush didn't exist back then, you silly
I know, but if it did...
But, like, if it did get an ability, then it would lose its ability to set up Hail. So you'd have to run a second Hailmon.
Anyways.
Regardless, I don't, like, again, I don't think Mega Abomasnow
I'm okay with Omega Mama Snow. I'm okay with it being that low. Like, it's Obama, so I'm not gonna ride too hard about it.
Alright, Spencer.
Alright, let's see how far. Let's see how far this gets me. Let me just ask this: thoughts on Heracross?
I would let it shove its arm up my ass.
I put Heracross right with fucking Pinsir, if I'm being honest with you. I think both are really okay designs.
Wait, I disagree. I really like Pinsir, and I think Heracross is okay.
Oh wait, we're talking Pinsir. No, Pinsir's not.
But we're not talking about Pinsir. We're just talking about Heracross. Heracross, I think, is an okay design.
Yeah,
I think Heracross is really okay.
I don't like it more than regular Heracross, but I think it's an okay design. I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it look more like a beetle, and it kind of works, but like it also kind of doesn't. But I do like.
Looks more like a standard beetle. Wow, this one looks like a Hercules beetle based off of its name.
It makes sense because it's like it's supposed to be stronger. It gets skill link, which is fucking insane.
I didn't realize Mega Heracross. I've never actually run a Mega Heracross, being straight up.
Yeah, Mega Heracross, it gets skill link because it learns like Rock Blast, Pin Missile, and Bullet Seed.
I would honestly, I'd let this like, it could just wash its way into C tier.
I would put it in low B.
Mega Heracross is solid. Yeah, I never really fucking messed with Heracross. So X and Y was right before I got into competitive. And as we've been cleverly fucking avoiding, a certain other mom was sweeping by that point. No, I would put low B.
Okay. He's not better than the Doomba, but he's up there.
The Doomba.
The Boomba, if you will.
The Boom.
They call me Mr. Boombastic. Anyways.
They call me Mr. Boombastic. I was thinking that too. Alright, what's your second pick?
What's my second pick? I will say this much: I genuinely hate Metacham, no matter what form it takes.
Nah,
I don't like.
I'm gonna fight you on this. I'm gonna fight you on this.
I'm also
I
gonna
know
fight
you
you on
are.
this. I think Mega Metacham encapsulates everything. Is another one that does the Mega thing really well because it takes the psychic portion of it and amplifies it with the already martial arts master portion of it.
Yes, Mega Metacham looks like he'll read my fortune and then kick my ass.
I will agree that it does fit the design philosophy of Megas perfectly. I just don't like it.
Oh, I see an ass beating in your future. Hiya!
I don't like Metacham as design alone.
I love Metacham. Metacham's so funny.
I think knowing what Metacham what Metacham looks like and kind of like how it feels for. Rest in peace, whatever our Metacham's name was.
He was alive long enough for us to remember.
We got Daisy back in like. Daisy was like one of the first ones we got.
Oh wait, no, Daisy was around for a while. No, it wasn't our starter.
That was.
We had mentioned for a while. I would say Metacham goes at least high B.
I would let it go above Aerodactyl, Camerupt, and Heracross.
Yeah, I think Gardevoir's where I would kind of contest you on that, but
okay. Put it mid.
I will say, like I said, in the design philosophy of Megas, where it's a true evolution of a Mon into what could be its pinnacle form and or its worst form. Looking at you lately, like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, let's give this Pokemon a beard and then break its fucking jaw.
Cool.
Yeah, the poor thing.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have Glalie as my favorite. Let's talk about fucking Glalie. Why the fuck did they give it a beard and then break its fucking jaw in half?
I don't know.
I want to put that lower than Autumn, if I'm being honest with you.
I will put it in D. I don't think it's the worst mod. Because I think, to some extent, it looks fucking hilarious. Like, did either of you ever read Artemis Fowl?
Oh my fucking god.
Tell me this is like what I imagine Mulch Diggums looks like in real life. Like, this is the last thing that the dirt sees before Mulch Diggums comes their way. I think if it's in D, it's top of D.
Actually, you know what? Because Nexus made this joke. You remember the Jawbreakers they were trying to get in Ed, Eddie?
Yeah!
Okay, he got one.
I'm gonna be completely honest, the more I'm talking about Mega Glalie, the more I fucking love it.
No, we're putting it in D and we're leaving.
I'm putting it low C. Moving on.
No.
Bring C. Now, Eli, you don't get it. He ate his way to it.
That's true. He was in top of D, and then he just ate his way into C.
Alright, I'm gonna do the laddies.
Alright.
Okay.
Can I be real with you? I think that they're an okay design. I don't really have a lot to say about them because that's it. The laddies as a standard are already like pretty okay mons.
They do what they do on airplanes. Like they do what they do.
No, exactly.
It's weird because I really wish they would have kept their regular colors, or actually, I think it would have been cool if they kept these designs, but then they swapped color palettes. So like Latios becomes red, Latios becomes blue.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
at the same time, they do kind of suffer from the pseudo effect where
the shinies don't swap colors like that.
No, the shinies are I think they're both just like they're pale green.
Yeah.
They don't do a whole lot, but I think that they do enough that I like the design. I just wish the colors were a bit different, and I wish they had different colorings. I think the only thing that holds them back is the fact that they look the exact same.
Yeah,
and that's why I would put them high B, if I'm being honest with you.
I would let them take our top B spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they would be easily A if they just had like a better color palette.
I think color palette
would both them. Yeah.
I'm gonna put Latios higher because I like Latios more.
And
I'm biased as fuck.
Let's see, do I have a hot take here?
Apples in the bread.
Alright, can I just say that Mega Sharpedo is the weirdest fucking design one out of all of these? I don't like Mega Sharpedo, and I don't know if that's a hot take.
I understand what they were going for it, what they were trying to do, but I don't think they did it very well.
No,
I think he plans into the same brick wall as Salamence, Garchomp, and T-Tar.
Yeah, no, I will throw him right there.
Like, yeah, he hits the same brick wall as all of them. Genuinely, wholeheartedly. He's too over-designed based off of what he's trying to do. He's a shark torpedo. But they tried to... I don't know what they tried to do. They tried to make him... I'm not saying that. I'm not finishing that thought.
He's too front-heavy.
Very much so,
Sharpedo itself is front-heavy, but, like, that's not a...
I think if they had given him a little bit of junk in the trunk, I think he'd be fine.
They should have just put, like, a second Sharpedo behind him.
I wish he had, like, you know how, like...
they should have done, like, a cat dog.
You know, like, how torpedoes have that turbine? I wish he kind of had something like that.
Yeah, dude!
Like, if he had some sort of back fin there...
They should have done what they did with Metagross and just make him look more like a rocket.
Yeah, no, and I don't know if you're kidding or not, but I think that would have worked really well.
Okay. I feel like I've been holding back. I'm ready for my hot take.
What's next is a hot take, dude. What's your hot take?
No.
Yeah, I want to hear next. I'll hear Nexus's hot take first.
Well, I meant yours, but yeah.
Okay. Well, now I'm curious. I want to know what their hot take is.
While we take a moment waiting for our hot take, can we just look at his recommended PCC player?
Oh, that is a fucking hot take, and then so.
That's a hot take as hell.
All right. I actually think my take might be slightly hotter. I think...
If I hear the words Mega Lopunny.
No. I think that
one
of... There's no laws against the Pokemon, Brabhead. No. I think one of the best designed Megas, period, that hasn't been picked yet, but I think it's one of the best, period. Mega Banette. I fucking love Mega Banette.
Yeah, dude. Mega Banette takes Banette to 11.
Fucks so hard.
I think Banette checks all the same boxes as Gengar.
Yeah. I think I would put Mega Banette right up there. Again, I don't quite think it beats Metagross out, but I have a lot of personal bias.
I think its design is an S, but it doesn't have enough going for it to keep it an S. I think it's a high A.
Like, honestly, I'll be honest, it's a Mega that I often forget.
Like, I don't know how well you can see. Even its sprite, like, does shadows to make it look more menacing, which I fucking love, because that works for Big Net.
It's the zipper mouth, too. It is the zipper on its mouth playing with the hand, like the zipper on the hand.
I love the zippers. I love its little fingers that it looks like it's gonna, like, stick in my mouth and make me, like, shit my pants in fear. I love its little feet that, like, look like they're gonna, like, tap, tap, tap across the fucking wooden floor while I'm asleep, and it's gonna, like, scare me to fuck beyond. Its eyes are just horrific. I'm putting this top of A.
Aside from, like, the, like, Awakening Matheson just had live on Twitch, I agree.
No, like, if there was a Pokemon horror movie, Mega Banette would be the fucking Annabelle.
Yeah. Can we, before we do Spencer's, can we take a quick detour and do Houndoom where it's right there?
Fair.
I think it's a really good design. I think it's very front heavy, so I don't think it's B.
It's just it's like rear end is just naked.
Yeah, I'm
it's like
based.
Tail. I don't know why, but they turned its tail into a tuning fork for some reason.
It's supposed to be a like devil pitch fork.
I understand that. Looks like a tuning fork.
Yeah, I know. It's
no. I'm gonna give this thing like mid. Give what we wouldn't see. I would give this thing like maybe high C and mid B.
I would say mid B.
I would let it go like, yeah.
High B minimum, though, is kind of fucking crazy.
Not high B minimum.
I would let it be above Medicham. I don't think it breaches Gardevoir.
I would put Medicham before Houndoom. I think Medicham does more for me than Houndoom does. Eli, do you agree? Disagree?
No, I can agree with that.
All right. So we'll just say the Houndoom was like nobody's pick. So
it was
Spencer,
the house. It was the house.
The house pick. Yeah. So Spencer, you still get your pick.
They always say aim higher than you want.
Fuck, they got us. Shit.
I don't know where we want to put him, but like, I love Slowbro. It's just so silly.
Oh, fuck. Is this gonna be a
Mega
hot
Slowbro?
take? I hate Mega Slowbro.
Mega
I
Slowbro
love
is so fucking funny. Like,
I think he's just so cute.
as we know, Matheson loves goofy designs. It is like Slowbro itself is a goofy Pokemon. This is
He's
just what
just a
this is what I
Beyblade.
want. It's not a Beyblade. It's you know those fucking shitty fucking like McDonald's toys where like you had to like spin the bottom part on the table to make it spin, and then you would like, that's what it looks
You
like.
mean a top?
No, do you remember those old fucking Burger King toys? Like they had like one like there was a Chansey.
Oh yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
You had to like run the bottom on the fucking table to get it spinning. And like it's technically a top, but like it was like a shittier top.
It's really more of a arm.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know where we want to put this thing, but I mean, me and Madison love it because it's goofy. Eli hates it because it's.
It's too goofy.
I would say low B.
I'll give
I
you
would
a
let
low B.
it.
I'll give you a
I
low
would
B.
say probably bottom of B.
I would
Yeah.
put it above Heracross, in my opinion.
I wouldn't personally, but you know.
Okay.
All right, what's your second pick?
What is my second pick?
There's 14. It's one row. Just pick. Literally, just like flip a coin.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Me trying to pick. The thing is, all of these. Some of these has. I mean, okay, let's just go with Glade. What do we think
It's
about
just
Glade?
like I hate all of them.
Oh,
They all deserve to
Glade,
be in a
Glade I
fire.
put
I
up
would
there with
kill.
Scissor and
Yeah.
Scissor and Lucario.
I love just the pure, just like. He is the White Knight. He will defend anybody.
And
Glade
given like the
fucks.
princess vibes that fucking Gardevoir gives, I think
Yes,
they
it works
split
very well with Gardevoir. I'm just holding them next to each other. Yeah, they work very well together.
Yeah.
Like they have the princess and the knight aspect going.
And
for
I
them.
respect that so much, given how how well they did that dynamic with the first stages.
And I will admit,
Um,
I love what they did with like the fact that Wally ended up with a Gallade in the remakes.
Oh yeah, dude, him having a Gallade fits so much fucking better, especially like with the fucking
I-
Mega.
I just really wish that it didn't take us until right before the Elite Four to get the Gallade. Like that shit's so annoying. Or no,
No, it's a post game thing.
it's
Yeah.
a post game. That's where you get the Dawn Stone to get a Gallade. Was
Yeah.
Super Training in Oras?
Yeah, so fun fact, over the summer I did a run of Oras with Zach, and I made the fun discovery that you have to fucking you have two ways to get a fucking Dawnstone, because I wanted to run a Mega Gallade. You either super train until you get a particular one with attack, which you have to get in a certain amount of time, or you wait until the end game. Which meant I would have had a Curlia till end game. So I had this Ralt with 117 in attack really fucking early on. Because I sat there and I dumped everything in a fucking attack.
Dude, Super Training was so fucking broken.
But yeah, no, I think that's fair for fucking Blade.
All right. What do we got here? Surprised that they made it this far without getting picked. Blastoise and Venusaur. I'm gonna pick Venusaur. I really like Venusaur. I think Venusaur is just an overall solid one. I think at worst it's like high B.
I can. Yeah, I can agree with that. No, I can agree with that.
I would put it in A or S, but I can understand it maybe not being like the best
I
design.
would put it right after Mega Mewtwo.
Fair.
Right?
No, I think it's a very strong design, and again, it does encapsulate what a Mega stands for.
Well, and the only thing that holds it back is I think it takes too much advantage of the less is more. I would I meant or right before Mega Mewtwo. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't improve enough to reach that higher tier, but it does enough to be a extremely well-rounded design.
Yeah. I wish they did a little more with it. I don't know. Maybe give him like 2 big flowers instead of just the one. I don't know.
I like that he becomes a palm tree.
Yeah, that works really well for Venusaur, and it definitely fits the toad vibe he has going on.
What doesn't work well is fucking G-Max. That shit is atrocious.
Yeah, honestly, I think both Blastoise and Venusaur definitely got fucked.
Bro, what do you mean? You have an issue with Venusaur smoking weed?
I like Blastoise, but that's because I like giant like command carrier units from things like Power Rangers and Gundam. I like the giant ship, which is why I like G-Max Blastoise, because he's this giant massive cannon, but we're not doing G-Maxes, so I'll shut up now.
Dude, honestly, before you go, Mega Blastoise, that right arm cannon, smash.
So on that note, Mega Blastoise, I would put an S.
Yeah.
I don't. It is the out of the 3 of the Mega Charizard Y, Venusaur, and Blastoise. It does the design the best. It keeps it simple. It keeps it real. And it fits the whole like I'm a fucking I have cannons. That's my whole thing, and it fits the water aesthetic.
For me, it's very similar to Swampert, where it takes like the design of it and then like builds off of that. Like it feels like a natural progression if it were to Mega Evolve.
No, exactly.
Yeah, as much as like my brain wants to be like, no, we gatekeep S. S is only each of one of our favorites. Like it is a very, very strong.
Well, I haven't even been gatekeeping S. I think these 4 are just.
Yeah, I haven't been gatekeeping S. I've just like there's nothing that I've like been able to art.
There's nothing like
there's only. Looking at this list, there's only 3, maybe 4, 4, maybe 5 actually that I would really push for S, and even then I'm not quite sure on 2 of them. Fuck it, let's get it out of the way. Mega Lopunny.
Mega Lopunny fucks, figuratively and probably.
Yeah, it does.
Oh no! Don't say that.
I think it's kind of strange, like Lopunny itself already looks human enough, and then they're like, yeah, let's give it like hair ties and then like ripped jeans for some reason.
Yeah,
but,
that's
like,
why I want to put Mega Lopunny down in C.
I think it's like low B at worst.
Yeah, it still follows through with the design philosophies. Well, the thing is, Lopunny is like as weird as you may call me out for like the original Lopunny design is like a gentle Pokemon, and turning it into a fighter doesn't really fit. In my opinion,
that's my issue with this. That this design feels way too forced.
Like Lopunny in general is its cheerleader, but I don't.
I think of it as like Lopunny, normal Lopunny is like the stereotype of like the girly girl, whereas like Mega Lopunny is like, think of it like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where it's like Buffy herself looks like this small petite woman, but like she'll fucking kick your ass, and that's what I think about Lopunny.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? Given that thought, I can agree with that.
Yeah, I can let that.
I still think like B tier. Like I'm not saying high B.
It's somewhere in B. I don't let it pass my it doesn't pass my Doomba. Does not pass my Doomba. God. I am the Boomba.
Alright. So was those your 2 picks, Eli?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get it out of the way. Once again, from the waist up looks fine, from the waist down looks bad. Why the fuck does Mega Alakazam have feet that are holding each other? Why is he holding toes?
Because he skipped the right day. Him and Mewtwo went to one too many conventions. And those two, I'm sorry, if there were any 2 Pokemon on this list to have like a woke podcast, it would be Alakazam and Mewtwo.
That's so fucking funny, and I don't think you meant it today.
No, I feel like Steelix would be like a finance bro.
Oh, we're getting ready. I'm gonna do Steelix. Don't fucking worry.
But no, okay. Alakazam, I think from like if it wasn't for its fucking toes holding onto each other, would be a really solid design. Like everything outside of its legs, I think looks really good.
Is motherfucker just a spoon magnet now? Like, what happened?
I kind of like that though because of the spoon aesthetic they gave him from Kadabra on. I like the idea that he's mastered the art and he's just like,
I will scoop your eyeballs out.
I actually really like that. I really like that. I honestly would give him B, maybe A.
I don't think either of you are gonna get this. Did you ever watch? Did any of you ever watch that fucking Nickelodeon cartoon, The Adventures of El Tigre?
Holy shit!
I've seen some episodes.
There was like a villain. There was like a villain who was like, I think he was like the spoons guy, and so he would just go spoons.
I feel like I have a vague remembrance of that.
I don't even remember what he looked like. I just remember somebody from that show just going spoons. He was like a shitty villain. Anyway, I think this is like high B. I would
almost put it over the. I would almost, if we're gonna put it in B, I think it's better than the Laddies.
Yeah, I think it's like almost A, but like just not. The,
yeah,
oh my god, I'm gonna fucking throw this website out the window.
Okay. So, I want to pitch another Pokemon for A tier, and that is Mega Pidgeot.
Oh, fuck that.
Bro, listen, Eli, Thanksgiving's coming early.
How do you not like the bird that literally goes Super Saiyan?
For just that.
You don't understand. Oh my god. If I had to eat one Pokemon, it would be Mega Pidgeot.
I don't.
Look at him. It's the Thanksgiving Pokemon. He looks like the juiciest turkey I've ever seen.
Again, it doesn't do enough. It just looks like an alternate form.
I genuinely love like the colors they choose for it. Like I just love it all around. I think it's a really awesome design.
I think the only thing that holds it back, I think one of my issues with Pidgeot is that its Gen 6 sprite looks like hot shit. So this improves on that. The problem is that Pidgeot itself, like as a Pokemon, is also hot shit because Pidgeot has this weird issue where it's like a physical attacker, but like a lot of the moves he gets are special. So once the physical special split happened, they were like, oh fuck, this thing sucks. So then when they made it into a Mega, they were like, all right, cool, we're gonna make it a special attacker. But then like it doesn't get, like, while a lot of the moves it gets are special, it doesn't get any good special flying moves. So a lot of the times you're just running fucking Hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
So like Pidgeot suffers from this problem of like it looks okay, but like you're never really gonna use it. Because you kinda have to, in order to use a Mega Pidgeot, you have to use Pidgeot.
Yeah.
Eli, what do you think of Mega Pidgeot before you go? Oh, he's already gone.
Yeah, as much as like just for design purposes, I would like to see it in A. It's probably landing mid B.
All right, let's see how long it takes Eli to notice. Mid B, yeah. I'll put it under your Roomba.
No, I think it's better than the Roomba, I'll be honest.
Oh, hell yeah. I don't think it's better than Aerodactyl.
I think it does peak Aerodactyl, but, you know.
Oh, fuck you.
Eli hates Mega Pidgeot, so, you know.
It probably ends up working out. And then, was that your first or second pick?
That was my first.
Okay, perfect. Just making sure.
Hey, I'm back.
Okay.
We put it under Aerodactyl, which I think is fair. Oh, what the fuck? Did he already go?
For who? Pidgeot? Yeah, that's fair. I would put it lower, but no, that's fair.
Alright, so I'll say this much. I don't like Mega Gyarados. I think he just becomes a fat fish.
Nah, I love Shrimpados.
Yeah, you're fucking wrong. We're gonna fight on this one.
That's fine. I knew my Gyarados. Like, the thing is, I enjoy the original Gyarados. Okay. And I just don't enjoy its Mega.
Hold up, pause. We need to address this. Why are you putting so much fucking emphasis on the Y? Every single time you do this, and I don't understand why. Why are you putting so much emphasis on the Y?
Gyarados?
It's Gyarados.
Gyarados?
I'm gonna shit. Okay, I'm putting Gyarados in B. Where in B do we think it goes? I think it's better than all the C-Mons, but I don't think it's better than any of the A-Mons.
I would agree with that, honestly. I mean, like, it's a fine design. I don't personally enjoy it.
I do no. I think Gyarados is one of the mons I would consider putting in S just for the sake of that they fucking use the design from the Gen 1 anime, and then fucking oh my god, I love this design, dude. It's so
I
fucking
like
solid.
the design, but I don't think it's good. It's like it looks like they like taped the second half of Gyarados and then had him eat a buffet. Like, why is he so front heavy?
From the beginning of this, the more I'm noticing that front heavy seems to be a very common issue.
Yeah, right. Like, it's so weird.
I will give you. I'll tell you what. Give me low A.
No,
I can't let it breach B.
I'm not letting it go past B.
High B.
I would put
it like. I think it's in the same boat as it doesn't breach Gardevoir.
Yeah, alright.
Gardevoir is really our middling factor in this tier list.
I don't think it goes past Medicham, but I'll because you both feel that it's higher than Medicham, I'll give it that.
Well, we both know what I feel, but
well, that's as high as Spencer's willing to go, and I know you want higher. I want lower, but I'm willing
to meet in the middle.
All right. We'll talk about Sceptile. I don't know why they put a Christmas tree on him.
I
don't know why.
Christmas tree to his ass, huh?
I don't know why they gave him 6 yellow Dragon Balls on his back.
Those are the ornaments for the Christmas tree. They just haven't put them on yet.
All right, listen.
Well, no,
I don't know why. I don't know why.
His base stage.
It's hard to see with this sprite, but I don't know why they like added like leaf things onto his arms. Like they don't.
That's because I think they give him the signature. It's like a 2-hit dragon move.
Dual chop?
Yes.
Dual chop is not a signature move. That's just
that's
move.
what they give him for his Mega Evolution.
What?
I could have swore he gets dual chop.
He does,
but it's not like because I don't think it's because of the
Sceptile, though.
Oh, really?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't get by level up. He just learns. He just can learn the move.
No, we get that by level up.
No, he does not.
Yes, he does.
Look it up right now. We had a whole fucking conversation about how much his level up moveset sucks. Why the fuck are they giving it dual chop? It might get it as a Sceptile, but I don't think he gets it as like a Grovyle.
Yeah, he doesn't get it. He does get it as a Sceptile.
Oh well, he gets a shitty dragon move. Add that to the list of why Sceptile fucking sucks. I wouldn't put this any higher than low B. I just think like the design, like it's doing too much.
He gets it right when he evolves. It's right at 36.
Right when he evolves. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well,
that's why my brain's like, oh, it's his signature.
Yeah, as you have the Mega Stone by that point. Yeah, all right. That's that. You know what, Spence? That makes sense.
But yeah, they just did too. There's like too much of it. They're doing too much, dude, and there's not enough of it that I like.
And he suffers from the same issue. You know, he suffers from the issue of like, I have this massive fucking tail. Watch me never use it ever.
Yeah, the fact that he doesn't get like any tail. I mean, he might get Dragon Tail. I don't know.
I don't think he does. I think he does.
I wish like the Gen 3 Mons for their Megas got new moves.
Yeah.
Like Sceptile should get a tail-based move, Blaziken should get a new kick-based move, and Swampert should just get Muddy Hug.
What did you just say?
Comes over me, like gives you the back-breaking hug, you know, before Beware even was a thing.
Oh, I thought you said Muddy Hump.
I also heard Muddy Hump.
I was
like, listen, I would love for a Mega Swampert to thrust into me. I don't know if I'd love it that much.
No, I said Muddy Hug.
Swampert, use Muddy Hump. That's not gonna hold up in court.
So Eli, where would you place Mega Sceptile?
Low C.
Low C. I say low B at the most.
Dude, I think as a design it holds up the least, which sucks because I really like Sceptile.
Hell yeah, I'm all for Sceptile hating.
I would let Sceptile breach past Sharpedo though.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is not a hill I'm gonna fight too hard if I'm being honest.
Alright, sick. Eli, what are your choices?
Well, I wanna get it out of the way now. I think Mega Steelix is it's probably like high A, maybe S tier. Hey, out of curiosity.
Yeah, what's up?
You gonna put him back?
Yeah, you right. My bad. I was waiting for. Wait a fucking second.
I am pretty middling on Steelix's design. Right. I'm not the biggest fan of it.
I think it's fine. I don't think it's S. I agree with A though. I do think it looks good.
I think it can fit in with the A's.
I think it's a high A. I would almost put it higher than a Metagross, but I'm kind of.
I don't think the Breach Pass are ghosts, but I would let it go next to Metagross.
That's right.
I think the ghosts are very good gatekeepers right now because their designs are just so extremely solid.
Yes.
And then here's my hot take. I don't really like Mega Blaziken.
I'm not too fond of the design either.
I think it's interesting that this was. I want to say this was one of, if not the first Mega.
This was you got it as a DLC download.
No, but I mean, I think when they announced Megas, I think Mega Blaziken was one of the first.
Yeah, he was, because he was the pre-order bonus.
Which again, I remember I had so many of these because I kept resetting because of home.
Well,
but
like, it was
very
gross.
funny. It was very funny playing, because it was an X and Y, right?
Yeah.
It was so funny playing X and Y where you could just have, oh yeah, I have 3 starters before the second one.
My problem with Blaziken is because we got the other Hoenn starters later, he came too early.
Yeah, he was just too early. I almost wish they had given him a little more time to cook.
Yeah, he literally...
He definitely looks like he was one of the first ones that was made. Because, like, it definitely looks like, oh, we're gonna take a Pokemon and, like, make it look more powerful. But, like, it doesn't... It definitely looks like a rough job.
They don't do a whole lot.
It's not a bad design by any means. I don't think it holds up against the others.
It just doesn't do enough. I would kind of stick this with Gardevoir. Like it's a good design, but it doesn't like do enough.
I would put it in lower B. Like I don't think it's as creative as Medicham. I don't think it's as like badass as like Houndoom or Aerodactyl. I don't think it's as funny as Turkey Bird or Volcano Roomba.
So what? We put it between Zoomba and Lopunny?
That's where I'm at.
I think that's fair. I can get behind that.
I love the Boomba.
Alright, so that was...
So, Matt,
that was year 2?
Why don't you pick 2 and Spencer picks 2 and then we do
Alright.
Quasar.
I'm gonna force Spencer to do Ampharos and Deontay because I want to talk about Pinsir and Sableye.
That's fine.
I love the Deontay, by the way. I've been wanting to talk about Deontay, but I'm like, man,
Okay.
I've been holding off talking about Deontay.
I'm changing my mind. I want to talk about Deontay because I actually do have a bit to say. I really like Mega Deontay's design. I think it looks fucking fabulous. It's great. I love it. My problem with it is that Deontay didn't need a Mega. It's weird that Deontay got a Mega because they like tried to push this. It feels like they wanted to push this narrative that like Deontay, Hoopa, and Volcanion were like a trio. but then like they didn't do anything besides give Hoopa a form, and then they just pretend that Volcanion doesn't exist. So it's kind of weird that Deontay got a Mega.
Yeah.
And also, like, you don't really get a chance to use it. I think it's like an event only.
It was an event only thing that went for like 2 weeks, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So like, while I love the design of Deontay, I knock it down because it's like you really never use it. Partially because this was when legendaries became less of all this mystical thing that you find, and is now just like, oh, we needed to hit X amount of Pokemon, so here's a fucking legendary. Oh, and it also has a Mega because we need to make more Megas.
Yeah, like I think Deontay as a design is really good, and I'm just gonna say I really want to put it up with like Mewtwo Y, but
Deontay suffers with the fact of it should have been a post game story.
Or
Like,
maybe
we were
Pokemon Z.
I think Deontay's gonna get like its time to shine in Pokemon ZA. I think it's going to have its own quest line in ZA, and if it doesn't, that's a hard fucking.
Well, I mean, what else are they going to do? Give plot to fucking Volcanion?
I think with them rebuilding Lumio City, I think they're gonna use Volcanion in like a sort of like train subplot.
When we find out Volcanion's the main antagonist. We thought it was Zygar, but it was actually Volcanion.
But it was Zygar, but it was me, Volcanion Z.
Like, if we were strictly only talking about design, I would put Deontay in S. But because we're talking about everything encompassed, outside of its design, there's not a whole lot going for it because you never really get to use it, and it doesn't really do a whole lot. So it kind of pushes it down.
Yeah.
This feels like Deontay's version of Hoopa Unbound.
Yes,
like, it just
100%.
feels like a mode change.
Yeah,
it does. It's, and I think that hurts it more than it helps.
So I think we're saying like low A.
Yes.
Yeah, like I love its design. It being like this grandiose chandelier is like amazing looking. But it's just mediocre when it comes to every other aspect of the Pokemon.
Exactly.
Right. I'll let Spencer talk about Pinsir because I think he wanted to earlier. So I'll talk about Mega Sableye. I think Mega Sableye is fucking hilarious.
I think he's goofy as hell.
I actually almost want him. That is one of the last two that are still on here that I would almost put in S.
I would let it go to S.
I would let it go to S.
I think he's a goofy little gremlin.
I remember when this is one of the few Pokemon where I remember the trailer when it got introduced, and I'm like, that is one of the greatest fucking things I've ever seen in my life.
I love how he just like peeks behind the stone with his goofy.
He's just hiding behind a stone. He's like a little gremlin, just fucking yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a pretty solid design.
All right, Spencer.
All right, I'm just gonna make this one easy. Pinsir should go with Heracross.
Yeah, that's
I think they're doing the exact same thing.
I would put Pinsir higher than Heracross because I
actually think above Heracross, but they go with each other.
Pinsir is Mega Pinsir actually makes Pinsir usable because it looks good, but it's also like legitimately like they give it fucking aerialate. So like Mega Pinsir like actually fucks.
Oh yeah. No,
yeah,
I would let it go.
I don't know. I would still put it with Heracross because I'm not huge on that design, but
oh my god, y'all are impossible. Anyway,
so like reasons why I didn't want to talk about Mega Ampharos, I'm not too keen with it.
What did Fabio ever do to you?
Fabio existed. I already wasn't the biggest fan of Ampharos' design to begin with. I just really? I get it. It's a light. I just don't like it. When it comes to electric types, like I'm not really fond of most electric type designs. There are a couple that I enjoy.
Spencer's like, I really hate. Spencer's like, I don't really like electric types or fighting types or normal types or flying types or
yeah. If it doesn't have the steel type, I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
I really
if they're not a steel rock type, why the fuck do they exist?
I think Ampharos can go in B, and if you guys want, you can push it to A. But like,
I would give.
It's not a bad design.
I would give him high B. I don't know if I would give him A.
My thing for Ampharos is like I don't understand. Like I really like the design, but I don't understand why they went with the design. Like why is it an electric dragon type? Like, I love the idea of, like, a Pokemon, like, just growing, like, this big, fucking beautiful mane. But, like, why Anthrax?
I don't.
Like
Yeah,
in,
I feel like the dragon type also just doesn't make sense.
it should have been a fairy.
Yeah, electric
Yeah,
fairy would have
Electric
been
fairy
fine.
makes so much more sense for it.
So anyway, we're putting it above the Roomba,
It can be above the Roomba. I'm okay with that.
because why the fuck not?
All right,
Alright,
Spencer, you made us
so
nervous
Spencer
with this
really
one.
wanted to do Rayquaza last.
Like my question is, do y'all think it's over designed or justified?
I think it's perfect. I think this is S tier.
I love the idea because Rayquaza is the only one that said fuck it and ate its Megastone. It just devoured it. It's like,
Which makes
you just
Rayquaza
move
like
on
one
my
of the only
ass.
mons that can use a Z move and a Mega.
Okay,
I also
Okay.
love the aspect of
Alright.
just like his Delta Stream ability. I just love him.
alright. I'm a channel my inner Spencer, real quick.
You bastard.
This thing is a fucking, not from a design standpoint, but from an existing standpoint, is a fucking abomination. Why the fuck did they make, in the same game that they made Primal Pokemon, why the fuck did they be like, oh, it's a Mega Evolution, but it doesn't need a Mega Stone. But you don't actually, so like you can use a Z move, and so it's like, just give it a fucking primal form. Why the fuck does it need to
Yeah,
be this broken?
I
Like,
agree.
from a design standpoint, it's like it's fucking stupid. Like you're just like Mega Pokemon as a whole are already broken up as is. They're just making Pokemon better, but like you're making an already busted Pokemon better, and you're fucking you're giving it the boost without the the nerf of, oh, you can't give it a hold item. Like, no, you don't have to give this already busted Pokemon a hand item to make it better. No,
It
fuck
has a
that.
strong dragon move in Dragon Ascent.
Yeah, it's like, oh, teach this already busted Pokemon a busted move, and you can just make it more busted, and you can give it a fucking life form.
And I hope your opponent wasn't planning on using any weather because Delta Stream.
Yeah, no, it's
Like,
so
I'm pretty sure when this
busted.
came out, they had to make a tier above Ubers for this Pokemon because of
Yes,
how
they did.
fucking insane it was. And then from a design standpoint, it's like, it's fine.
Oh, well, it's a good way to like send off the Megas. I think if that's what they're doing. What?
I am saying we put it under these two, not because they're better, but because I hate the existence of Mega Rayquaza, and I'm petty.
I think it's an S tier. Dude, I'm a ride or die S tier on this.
I would put it in S tier.
Listen.
Democracy!
No. Hold up. I have sat on my hands this whole time because I knew you were gonna do this shit to me. I am saying that it should not. I don't think it's S tier. I think from a design standpoint, it's good. Listen.
I'll let you have your moment. We've all had our moment. For Eli, it was Sun and Moon.
Dude, I was like, we've gone 2 hours without mentioning Sun and Moon. I was so happy.
And then, Matsu, you can have Mega Rayquaza. I'm fine with that. I kind of okay. Any Pokemon on this list, I kind of want S tier to be even. Who else would we upgrade to S tier?
Here's what I'll say. I will let you guys put Rayquaza in S tier if we can put Baynet in there. I'll put Rayquaza higher than Baynet.
You know what? Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'd let Baynet move up.
Hells yeah, brother.
I think I like Gengar, but I think Gengar still has the nostalgia of being the OG Ghost. But I think Baynet's design is extremely strong.
I think Baynet takes what Gengar does and just does it better.
It's fair.
All right, cool. Are we? How are we liking this?
I don't know if there's anyone I'd want to change. I still want to advocate for Mewtwo to be higher in A tier, if I'm being honest. But
I still want to, try to an X and a D tier.
Shit, you make a good point.
I do make. You know what? Can we make Audino its own tier because it's just that good?
I don't think Audino's that bad. I don't know.
Audino. The thing is, the only good memories I have about Audino is EXP. It's the only good memories I have of it. Just grinding for EXP.
All right. Do we want to do the champion one and call it good on these?